Yeah, man, we're live. Will, what's up, man? Do you have a good weekend, brother?
Oh, it's the best.
The
I have so much
best?
energy right now. Oh, we did everything. Everything you can do in Pennsylvania, we did.
Wait, you
We
did Pennsylvania? You did the shore? Good morning, everybody. If you're checking in right now, welcome to the morning options report. This is our long weekend edition, I think. Right?
It was a great Labor Day weekend. Hope everyone was good.
How was
Welcome,
that? How
Chameleon.
was that water up in Jersey? Was it warm?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh man,
Beautiful.
not as
A
warm as
couple
Costa
whales
Rica,
went
but
by.
oh, did you see
Yep.
whales?
Yeah, of course. I
Nice.
was in the water.
Oh. Dude,
Now
Mr. Jokes, man, he's on fire already.
there were a couple great whales went by. It was awesome.
Oh, I tell you what, right there, that's the thing I miss most about the U.S., man. D&D, right there, man. That's it.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, number one.
Love Dunkin' Donuts.
All right, man. You want to share your screen with us? Bring us some. We got a short week here, man, to
You,
make some
I didn't.
cake.
Did that disclaimer go up?
Oh my God, good call, dude. There's the disclaimer. Got it, buddy. I got it. We got the disclaimer. While you share your screen, we're gonna walk through the disclaimer. I'm just kidding. We're not walking through anything, man. But everybody, hey, dude, options can be risky, right, Will?
They can be very
Am
risky.
I right? Yeah. So
You,
so everybody put your big boy pants on and realize we're just giving you tips. But man, if you really need help,
wait.
you need to contact a financial advisor, right?
We're actually just showing how to use how one bald guy in Pennsylvania who traded on the floor for a lifetime and makes his living trading uses the chameleon,
Yeah,
a
man.
product we developed for ourselves. So
Yes. Well, let's get
there
into
you
it, man.
go.
What's the chameleon showing us today, man?
Well, it's as we know and have talked about, we love using the earnings to look for opportunity.
Are there some earnings?
Unfortunately,
There's some earnings this week.
unfortunately, there are very few earnings. You you go through the earnings calendar and it's a bit of a desert.
Yep.
There are some earnings, so do your research, look for some opportunities if you find them. I see Broadcom is September 6th. That looks like I think that's Thursday, which is something to take a look at. But anyways, there weren't that many. So what I did, if you go to stocks and fire down to the seasonality screener,
Yep.
what we're doing with this seasonality screener is looking for stocks that have positive returns in a month. You can search the whole year.
Sure.
I'm going to calendar month and I'm going to search October. Uh, I'm going to go years of observation. I'm going to do above 8. We go out to as many as 10. Positive observations, we'll do 70%. You like a 70% positive return,
Absolutely.
don't
I
you?
usually like 80, but whatever.
We'll do an
Aim
average
low.
return plus 2.5, median, clean up the data, and we get a large series. I think there are 336 entries here.
Mm-hmm.
So these are stocks with positive returns above 70%. These are the observations here uh, in the month of October. And what I'm going to want to look for bull and bear or bull put and call spreads that we can do.
Right.
So I'm going to go over at another statistic here. The average option volume will do above 1,000. And with that, it breaks it down to 55 opportunities for October plays. And looking at them, the first one that pops up for me, is Apple. Uh, it's a big stock. Everyone plays. We were talking about it last week with Buffett.
Yep.
Constantly saying he's buying more shares. And there's another one here that was interesting. This Delta Airlines. It showed 90% positive observations.
Mm.
The average was 11%. The median was 11%. So it was really kicked out a nice return. So let's look at the Apple first. I pre-screened these, but you're going to have to, if you're screening for the first time, you're going to have to drop down to this October expiration.
Yep.
Excuse me there. As you see, quite a few opportunities are there in Apple with the bull call spreads. we'd like to see this cushion. That's where I would start. The returns, I mean, 55% or 51% seems pretty good, right?
So you're looking at the seasonality screener to take a look at a month coming up, and then you take those ones that looked good to you there, and then you filter those down by using the bull call spread screener.
I'm looking at two screeners. Yep, the bull and the bear.
Yep.
One, you'll be paying to put it on. That's the call spread, and the bull put spread you'll be collecting the credit.
Right.
And that has there's one with a return if the stock is unchanged of 50%, a cushion of 1.9%. So like I always say, go through, do your research, make your selections, but there are a lot of opportunities here.
But now wait, if you were saying those for the seasonality, these were the winners, the ones that were 8 to 9 instances of these being up in a row, right?
Yeah. Over a month, over the last 10 years of 8 to 10 years of observation.
In October, right?
Correct. And then I'm looking for a spread because you could, there's certain things you could either buy a call,
right?
You could sell a put, to get long the stock, or you could buy the stock, right? Each has their own risks.
Right.
I'm showing the spreads because your max loss, your max gain. I mean, you know exactly what you're going to make.
Exactly.
And these spreads benefit if the stock go up.
Yep. Got it.
So the other one, remember, was Delta Airlines. Looked at that. Also, make sure you drop down into October expiration to get your profile of bull call spreads. And there were a few there as well. Not as many as Apple, not as many strikes, but there were a few. Bull call and bull put. And there was one other thing I wanted to show you in that screener. Actually, yeah, it was it. If you go to the seasonality screener, one thing I didn't do at the start, which you can click on average return.
Yep.
That's one way to search and get another opportunity. It'll show you your best average returns and or you can screen by the median if you want the cleaner. Another thing you can screen by is your Sharpe ratio. The higher the Sharpe ratio, the better the opportunity. And here's another one, KKR, which is average is 5.2, median's 5.2, best, worst, the standard deviation, absolute average, absolute max. And I did a screen on that, and there were a few, actually, was that KKR or KR?
I think it's KR.
KR.
Kroger.
My fault. Now, if you look in this search, this is doing the search for you.
Yep.
Searching all the stocks.
So you got in your mind KKR.
Yeah. Let's search by symbol.
Will's looking for that, guys. Everybody remember, if you click down below here on YouTube, click the subscribe button and click that bell. I didn't know this, but if you click the bell, then it actually pops up as a notification. So like on your phone, it'll pop up and let you know we're live in the morning, so you don't have to. I mean, we do send it out to some of our email people, so you can watch us that way, or you just click the button and we pop right on your phone, man. There's nothing better than the chameleon popping right up on your phone, right, brother?
What happens to that button?
Bing, bing. You get the little alert.
Can we get a little chameleon there instead of a button?
Instead of a button.
So,
dude, I wish. If tech was only that easy, man, I wish.
One thing, when you do this search, it picks up off the name of the company as well as this. So you'll get a lot of symbols. So I just took the Kroger name to pull it up, popped it in there. And, there are a bunch of opportunities in October. Let's just make sure that it's October. Yep, in October. Let's do the click by cushion.
Oh, look
So
at that
there's-
big cushion down there. Yeah.
Kroger's showing some opportunities. So again, as always with the Chameleon, do your research, take a look at the different available tools, and start building some ideas. That seasonality screener is a great way to start.
It's a good place to start, and then drill down from